Hey, hi. God damn, could you have made that any more obnoxious, Shannon? No? Well, good job, you. Hey, hi, ho, and howdy, everybody. My name is Shannon Shock, and welcome to episode number 42. 42, yep. Fortescue. Yes, what? Of Katawa Shoujo. In the last episode, we accomplished almost nothing because I went on a tangent again. So we walked to a room, saw RIN, she was asleep, she woke up. That was the whole episode. Because Shannon doesn't know when to shut the fuck up. Anyway, in this episode, I still don't know what's gonna happen because I don't pay attention to things. I literally remembered 3 more scenes in this game, or in RIN's route. And I have no memory. Nope, 4. Aha. Remember another one. Fuck, I remembered that one. God damn it. Anyway, point is, I have no idea what the fuck is happening. The next Monday is marked by a strange emptiness that grips me, caused by the knowledge that I won't ever be you pessimistic son of a bitch. That I won't be able to see RIN whenever I want to anymore. This hollow feeling is a little disconcerting, but I make it to the afternoon all the same. My last class is, in a word, es muy terrible. It's not that the lesson is bad, it is, however, boring, and it's so hot in the classroom that I feel like I'm melting. Boy, I am right there with you. Oh, it's just embarrassing how bad it is. The air conditioning is either broken or turned off, so the windows are open. It makes no real difference since the air outside is completely still, goddammit. Only the chirping of the cicadas carries inside. The sweltering heat permeates the room. Students and please fucking stop talking about how hot it is. I just started forgetting that it was a thing. Students and teachers alike are in the almost delirious state. I just want to stand up and walk out of here without caring what the teacher or anyone else says. I can see I'm not the only one with these thoughts too. Next to me, Misha's shamelessly holding up her skirt in a bit and fanning Aaron with her notebook. Girl, you do you. And just pretend no one's sitting directly in front of you. Just hope they're looking forward. Only Shizne seems to be as cool as always. Sitting with her back perfectly straight. Putting me to fucking shame. Arms folded on her chest. Her eyes fixed on the equation scrawled on the chalkboard. I keep shooting yearning glances at my watch, but it doesn't help the time go by any faster. It's funny, I remember how badly I wanted to get out of the hospital and go back to school. Now all I can think of is the upcoming summer vacation and the freedom from classes and homework. Perhaps it's human nature to think only of the situation at hand. Finally, the bell rings. Relieved, my classmates and I burst down to the hallway already crowded by students from our neighboring classes. I spot Emmy's diminutive figure walk nearby and walk up to her. Sup? She smiles sweetly, clearly happy to see me. Hey Sal, what's up? Is your class in super hot too? Oh my god, it is roasty and toasty in there. Yeah, it is. I thought I was gonna melt in there. Nothing else is really happening though. Feeling a bit weird now that Ren's on her great adventure or whatever you want to call it. Emmy's face cracks in a wider smile as she jumps up and down enthusiastically. Isn't it great? I am so fucking happy for her. I bet everyone will like her paintings and she's gonna sell a lot of them and make piles of money and she's the best. Yeah, I'm sure it'll work out great. I'm totally sulking at her though. She huffs angrily and places her hands firmly on her hips, even letting a little anger seep into her voice. It doesn't quite have the impact she's probably hoping for, but I'd really say nothing. Why is that? She said she doesn't want me to go and see her. Oh yeah, she mentioned that. I guess she prefers not to be distracted. I can understand that. I don't think that I'm much of a distraction. Besides, I'm sure she'll just forget about sleeping and eating properly if someone's not there telling her how to do it. Sometimes she's like that. She gets completely fixated on whatever and drops everything else. Makes me really worried, you know? Is she gonna be alright? Such friendship. I wonder if she thinks I'm annoying. Dude, that's the worst feeling. I feel that constantly, but then again, I'm a naturally paranoid person, so the second I, talk to anyone, I'm like, hey, what's up, how you doing? Hope I'm not interrupting. Hope you don't hate me. Oh god, how... Am I annoying? God, is this bothering you? Have I apologized enough? Is that enough of a thing? Because for whatever reason, I have this thing where I just apologize for everything. You know people like that. And if you didn't, you know now. Because I'm one of those people. I'm sorry. Fuck. I'm pretty sure that's not the case at all. Emmy shakes her head, looking amused. I'm not sure if she's joking or not.
She has these weird ideas about a lot of stuff. Things just make sense to her in a totally different way than they do to me. I can't even remember all the weird stuff she's talked about over all this time. I don't think RIN does either, really. She's the type that would forget her own head if it wasn't attached to her shoulders. That's why I can't just leave her alone. Is that weird?
She leans against the wall, managing to look distraught, yet still cheerful as always. I get a strange feeling about it, as though I was talking to two people at the same time. Emmy, you overly optimistic-looking little fool. How would I know? Everyone's weird in some way, but if that's yours, it's a very nice way. At least I can understand what you're talking about, unlike RIN. Most of the time, I have no idea what's going on inside her head either. Emmy giggles, nodding in agreement.
It's okay. Even if you don't really understand her, that's usually just how it is.
Emmy stands up straighter, brushing the hem of her skirt and straightening the waistline. She laughs awkwardly.
Oh, wow. We ended up talking pretty seriously. Yep, totally serious. What's up with you, Sal? Why'd you bring this up?
Oh, sorry, I didn't really mean to get into this sort of discussion either. I don't know, I've had this weird feeling lately about RIN. I don't know why. I feel a bit guilty bringing up something like this for no reason except my own anxiety. Dude, I know the feeling.
It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Suddenly, Emmy clutches my wrist and twists so that she can see what time it is from my watch. I want to get a watch. It's been a long time. For the longest, if you said goodbye to me tonight. That was a terrible rendition. I am sorry, Billy Joel.
Oh, damn. This late already? There she go. There's a meeting with the rest of the track team at the field. Gots to go. It's not gonna be fun in this heat. We're gonna sweat like pigs, but I promise to be there.
That's a visual image. A good one or a bad one? I don't know. That sound... Sometimes I just shouldn't say things. Bye-bye. Out of here. You run along, scamp. See you in another route or something. I don't know. She skips downstairs, leaving me wondering if what I said, or what RIN said, rather, hurt her or not. Maybe what Emmy said... What Emmy said herself hurt her. What the fuck? God... Moving on, my brain does not work that well. So in the end, even the person closest to RIN is just as far apart from her as everyone else. What if RIN herself ever feels that distance? I feel like I was drifting away from the world, too, during my hospitalization. I felt depressed and anxious, and even now I still sometimes do. But I fight against it with all I got. If RIN had been on the side of the divide for her whole life, I can't imagine how she could not be lonely, but perhaps she's just different. I refuse to belong to that other place. But maybe she's found comfort there. Oh my god. Shannon, stop it. It's just the other. Yeah. As I walk through the hall that afternoon, I glance at my watch. It's almost 4:30. I would normally have a club meeting to attend, but I don't really feel like going to the art club at all, so I start heading the opposite way. It feels like a poorly chosen decision. I know if I just skip club once, I'm going to skip it again. And again. This is probably it for me in the art club. It's been bubbling beneath the surface for a while now, though I guess I'll formally quit later. I keep watching the bland linoleum floor while I walk without direction. Are you going to play a little game with the squares? I know a certain little bun who would love to know that you're doing that, but probably not. I've already forgotten that she's probably still just horribly depressed because you're not there to even kind of help. Fuck. That's the really fucked up part about this game, too, is you'll go down run route, figure out the person's issues, and I'm not saying you're the hero that saves them or anything, or that they even really have much of a problem, but if they do, they're kind of fucked. 'Cause at least until they can find someone else to help them out, because the Lord knows you ain't fucking doing it. Poor Hanako. God damn it. This leads me to perhaps unconsciously to the school library. What? My fucking head. It's almost empty and completely quiet. A few studious first years are sitting at the tables, joining efforts to get homework done before dinner time. Yuko is hard at work today too. She's methodically going through a towering stack of books sitting at her desk and checking them one by one and then placing them onto a cart beside her. I greet her as I stop by. So good afternoon to you and your face. It is so good. It has been so long since I have done this voice. Where have you been? Oh, Shannon, it has been so long. Why do you do this? It's because you have to babysit children all day. Oh, like, yes, this is what it is. But but you're not doing that now. And I'm like, yes, but because they're at school, Bento, and I don't know why I'm talking in your voice. And I'm like, I don't know why I'm talking in that voice either. But you know, that is awesome. So good to see you, Mr. Chancellor. So good to see your face. And I'm like, it's not really your face, it's Yuko's face, Bento, but it's good to hear from you again. And I'm like, you might have personality disorder. You talking to yourself like a weirdo. And I'm like, yeah. So I have a problem with saying the word like, apparently. I haven't seen you for a while. Did you read all the books already? Oh my god, you're so studious. She seems to be in a good mood. I don't think so. I joined the art club, so I've been passing time there instead of working my way through your collection. I think I'm gonna quit though, so I guess you'll be seeing more of me again from now on. Oh no, you did not like the club. Oh no, you did not like it? No. Honestly, I don't know. I don't have much left for talent for art. Fuck. But I didn't really hate doing it either. I guess it just feels a bit pointless. I can't really see any purpose in going. The art teacher scares me a little. Have you heard his voice? That must hurt all the time. It does. It hurts so fucking bad. I don't know why I picked that voice. That's worse than fucking Adam's voice. God damn it. Really? He seems like a really nice guy. Maybe a bit over the top sometimes. Yuko makes a face I can't read, but doesn't say anything further. What do you know, huh? He is such a douchebag. How are you doing? Something good happened to me today. I didn't flunk my university courses. Oh yeah, all the way to uni. Well, that's great, isn't it? Oh yes, without the credit I might have been kicked out, and then I've had to have a lot of explaining to do to my family. I am so lucky. Yuko is so lucky. I think that I am going to buy pudding today to celebrate. Pudding. We've had pudding in this house, like those little makeable pudding things. You know the things I'm talking about, unless you don't, but fuck. Whatever. We've had those in the house forever, and it was like multiple occasions I've been like, you know what, I'm gonna make one of those. I'm like, I'm gonna have some pudding. That stuff's delicious. And the second I open it, I'm like, I don't like pudding at all. I've never liked pudding. Why do this? And then I put it back, and then 20 minutes in, I'm like, fucking, that sounds delicious right now. I don't want that. I really don't want that. Being a university student sounds hard. I'm surprised you're working 2 jobs while still attending. My part-time work makes it really hard to keep up with my studies. I get yelled at by my student counselor. He is so mean, or she is so mean. They are so mean. I do not like to pick genders. I don't know what the fuck. I do not assume these things. It is the 2017. We do not do that here. And then if I stay up late, nope, shit. And then if I stay up late studying, I get sleepy at work, and my boss yells at me. Oh, Stephen, why must you yell at me so? Oh, but if I quit my jobs, I will starve. Fucking Yuko, man. You poor, poor woman. I'm so sorry. I want to just give her a big fucking hug all the time. It's just like I can't win. I wonder why it is like that. I don't know, but life's a douche, isn't it? Fuck. I really don't know what to say. Yuko isn't really complaining to get all the empathy out of a guy a lot younger than her. She's basically just talking about the facts of her everyday life. It makes me feel kind of even more pity for her somehow. Wow, that must be hard for you. I don't know. It has been like this for so long that I've forgotten what it's like to have a normal life. It is like being a superhero, like a Batman. Don't tell anyone I said that, or I will have to kill you.
Or maybe this is already a normal life for my age. Is this normal? Is this right? It must be. Why is being so normal so depressing? What happened to my... What is happening to that voice? I couldn't say. Not like being abnormal is much different, though. Oh, I did not mean it like that. I'm so sorry, so sorry, so sorry. I'm so fucking sorry. See? Now you know someone who apologizes all the time. In fact, you know two of them. You and Miyuko. Together forever. Best friends. Best friends all the time. I just got so carried away. It's fine. It was a joke. Sort of. Anyway, you seem to be doing just fine now. Yes, when I feel really down, I take a step back and make a cup of tea. And when I've drunk the tea, I give myself a mood, a kick in the butt like wham. And then I tell myself, now you're going to do this thing, Yoko. And then I go and I get it done. Tea sounds really good right now. That's what I need right now. Give my mood a kick in the butt like wham. Yeah, let's do that. Except for not, because I don't have any tea. Fuck! That is why I am working so hard now. That is why Yuko is the best. She clenches her fist dramatically at a high point of her spirited explanation. It's a bit unclear what she actually means, but it's nice that she's so motivated. You do you, Yoko. You're the best. Leaving Yuko alone with her work, I head to the back of the library where the novels are. I briefly consider reading something non-fiction for a change. Maybe a biography, perhaps? But in the end, I decide against it. My fingers trace the spines along the rows upon rows of novels. They occasionally pull out the random books so I can read the back and maybe sample the first 2 or 3 pages. Nothing really catches my interest, so I end up picking up a book that I've already read back in March or so at the hospital. I recall liking it. I sit down on one of the beanbag chairs and quickly get sucked into the book. Giggity. Turning pages at a rapid pace. I'm probably not the fastest reader around, but pretty fast all the same. Reading quickly makes me feel oddly satisfied. Focusing on reading is something I'm pretty good at, too. I can cram study pretty efficiently as well, as long as I stay motivated. It's the secret to my good grades, though I'm pretty diligent in class, too. Well, that's fucking one of us. That's what Rin and I have in common. She can really focus on painting if she wants to. I don't know what she's doing now. Probably hard at work, painting. Naked? What? You dirty-minded audience. Why would you think that? You probably just imagined me saying that, probably. This distance that suddenly grew between us irritates me. I thought that we were getting closer, but now that feeling's been lost. Kind of a bit worried about her, too. I can't make sense of my own thought. You're fucking right we want to be with her more. Without Rin, I don't really have anyone else at school that I actually talk to. Not like we actually talk very much anyway, but, I mean, at least we hang out. I'm not all by myself. I don't really want to lose that. If I want to keep what I have with Rin going, I have to get involved with making this exhibition happen right at her side. Damn right. Right-hand man. It's a very poor choice of words for someone who doesn't have arms. Oh god. I realize I've been sitting on the same page for a while now. I turn my gaze back to the book I'm reading. The jungle of glyphs has now somehow turned into a near incomprehensible cipher. I stare hard at it, expecting the text to start making sense to me. No pattern emerges, something that would take me any further than I am. Dazed, I close the book and put it back on the shelf, then sit back down. I think honestly and hard about what I really want. So tell them what you want, what you really, really want. No, I'll tell you what you want, what you really, really want. No, tell them what... A word up, sorry. Ow. I would have been like, the fuck are you doing? Get away don't stop it. But like, I'm just trying to be nice. And she didn't say anything. She wasn't like, hey, fuck you, get away from me. She was just like, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go do that. And I'm like, yeah, man, you do you. Alright. This was fucking weird. I'm sorry, I'm gonna end the episode. I don't know. It wasn't even that funny, but fuck. I'm out.